Hey guys, this is the third of my videos, and today we'll be going over the G53 from the Back to Karkand expansion pack. As you can see from the opening clip, we'll be coming from Squad Deathmatch on Operation Metro, and just to get things rolling, we're going to go right into it. The G53 I started out with in this game with a holographic sight and a foregrip with a heavy barrel on. So right here, in a pretty heated firefight, trying to get the guy, but looks like he has better cover or something. I'm just not hitting him right, whatever it is. We'll see if we can mess him up with this RPG shot. Quick note about the G53, it's actually derived from the HK33, which is also a G3 copy. All of it's made by Heckler & Koch. It's a German company. They make great weapons. They actually make the 416, the MG36, the G36C, actually quite a few guns in here. I don't know, I can't remember if they have the USP in this game. I don't think so, but they have it in Call of Duty. But that's an HK gun as well. But like I was saying, the HK33 is a 223 Remington or 5.56 by 45 NATO. It's chambered for those rounds anyway, and like I said, it's copied from the G3, which is a 308. It's a pretty heavy round, really good at distance, really good at range, stuff like that. But for this, the G53 is actually in the MP5 configuration. It's a real short barrel, only 8 inches, 8.13 or something like that. I'm not really sure. So here I get revived, try to get back in the fight, see if I can get someone, and yes, headshot. Nice. So like I was saying, G53 is actually an MP5 that shoots 5.56 by 45 NATO. So that's basically, imagine an MP5 that shoots the same round as an M4 or an M16. So here, like I said, we started out with the holographic. Here's some of the other sights I have for it, like the infrared, the rifle scope, the ballistic scope, which, go back to that for a second, because they gave it to me with the gun. I didn't have to unlock it or anything. It was just kind of there. Started out with it. So like I said in my last video, I like suppressors. I like to be a little sneaky, rather seen, not heard kind of thing, So right here we're going to go with the reflex, a suppressor, and a foregrip. Wow, I was just talking to you guys about being sneaky, and an RPG is anything but sneaky. Anyway, so like I said, I like the suppressor on it, but the reflex is what I'm here to talk about with the G53. Great, just like the reflex on any other gun. Great, easy to use. It's actually the first optical attachment you get for any kind of carbine in the engineer class, if I'm not mistaken. So, every carbine you use, that's going to be your first thing you get, which isn't a bad thing. It's definitely a good thing. But for some of them, I feel that, like the M4, an ACOG would have done just as fine, or getting a holo first. But I guess they want to give you the least technologically advanced ones first. So, like I said, as you can see here, the reflex, pretty good. I was just kind of hitting the rubble around the guy instead of hitting him. So not bad. Right here though, I'm throwing a grenade, and I think my buddy ended up saving me on that one. So right here, oh, here comes a guy. Shotgun. That wasn't really fair. He's a little too close for that. But at least he got killed there. The G53 shoots around 700 rounds a minute. So pretty average for most carbines, most assault rifles. That's a pretty good view of the gun there. We're going to put the ACOG on it this time, but I'm going to leave the suppressor instead of putting the heavy barrel back on, because even though the heavy barrel is more accurate, suppressor adds accuracy as well. It just doesn't make it as strong at distance. And the reason for that is suppressor actually removes some of the gases from behind the bullet and makes it subsonic instead of supersonic, which most bullets are, and that's actually why you hear the crack, so to speak, of a rifle. You're not actually hearing, the gun explode, the bullet explode in the chamber. You're actually hearing the bullet itself leaving the muzzle and breaking the speed of sound. So right here, that sniper got a shot on me, but I ended up getting him because he thought I was a little further back than I was. You know, ACOG though, really great with the chevron. I think I called it a delta in my previous videos, but it's called a chevron. You know, just like you would see on like a private or something, you know, in the military. That would be their first rank, you know, just that little chevron. Great sight. It's really small, and I like the gauge, like the distance and the elevation and windage gauges in the ACOG sight. It's great. Adds for a lot of, you know, real life accuracy, I guess you could say, or call it. So I got an RPG kill there. As you can see here, it's really easy to control, really easy to stay on target. I got really lucky in this little sequence here. Got a couple good kills, you know, some help from a friend. But, you know, even here at a distance, I'm hitting them a little bit, but at the same time, I'm really not, because I'm just not that great of a shot. I could be better, but I don't really play video games, I guess, enough, even though I love them. My girlfriend gets on me for them and everything, says I don't have a life. Hey, video games took 2 of them. At least I got an extra one. But anyway, so now we're going to switch it up. We're going to move to the infrared, which I really recommend against in a daytime, because obviously it's meant for nighttime. You know, if you wanted to use it on a map like Tehran Highway or you know, something similar, that would be good. Or even if you used it inside the metro on this map, that would be a lot better than where I'm using it, because as you know, you can see it's supposed to show up green because it's using the little amount of light that's out, while obviously it's daytime. There's a lot too much light for the sight to use properly. So right there I got killed by a Glock 18. I guess no complaints about that one, but we're going to see and get back in there. I'm not going to change the sight just yet, because I want to see if I can get a kill with it, just to show you guys how it actually looks trying to shoot at someone. So, okay, right here, okay, I got a headshot on that guy. A little bit luckier than I think, skill-wise. But as you could see there, it has like the same viewpoint, or I should say range, as like, say, an ACOG. So I really think that it's only like a 4 power, maybe a little bit more. But it has the dot, like much like a reflex. Makes it very simple, very straightforward to use. You know, aim and shoot. Not that hard to control, even at a distance. Like I said, the G53 is not really made for distance. It's made for like medium range to close quarters. That's not to say it's a submachine gun, but it is definitely a carbine because of the assault rifle round that it uses. So here, you know, I got to show you the kill with the infrared, so I think right now we're going to change it up. Like I said before, I locked the 3.4 power scope, which is great for light machine guns and, you know, things of that nature. But I think I'm going to try the rifle scope just for a little bit, just to show you guys that, you know, the G53, even though it is a rifle round, or an assault rifle round, it's not meant for distance shooting. You know, I understand this is a video game and the normal rules of the, you know, physics don't necessarily apply in a true sense, but, you know, the G53 does only have an 8.5-inch barrel, something like that. So, I mean, you can't expect it to be shooting like a Barrett 50 cal, you know, even with a rifle scope. You know, just adding the scope on doesn't necessarily give it the range you want it to. Just so you guys know, the reason for that is, while a longer barrel does give accuracy, it allows for a higher gas buildup behind the bullet to give it that extra range. So when you see a sniper rifle or something that has like a real small barrel, it's usually considered a tactical sniper because it's meant for urban combat. So, you know, they can go in and out of buildings and stuff. It's smaller and they don't have to shoot as far. So, I mean, right here, I think I get him. Yeah, I overshot that one. You know, led him a little too much. So, the game's coming down to a close. I hope you guys liked the video. I sure as hell had a fun time making it. You know, as always, like, comment, favorite, subscribe. I want to give a shout out to iSexy for commenting on my last video. Really boosted my ratings, I guess. He actually is a good friend of mine. You know, he's a cool kid. You know, maybe one day me and him can collaborate on a video, but again, that's in the future sometime. So I think we're going to end the video with some ballistic scope stuff. You know, as always, guys, video games, as fun as they are, you know, doing all this stuff, the video editing and commentating, this is all fun for me. And I really hope you guys do enjoy the info and the entertainment, because you know, it takes me a little bit. I'm starting to learn this stuff. I have a whole lot of fun with it. You know, this is all for you guys. You know, none of it, you know, I don't really benefit off of this too much. You know, I do this in between a job, you know, my girlfriend, stuff like that, work, school, you know, so this is just something fun that I hope that you guys enjoy. Like I said before, if you do like it, throw me a thumbs up, you know. That subscribe button at the top of the video, don't be shy, hit it. It's not going to hit you back. So until next time, I'll see you guys out there on the battlefield. Thanks.